What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our very first mini episode here on TretoWithOutARadio. I'm your host with the motherfucking most.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ, relax.
Most.
Hey, relax, guys.
Chill.
This is a very educational show. This is not for someone to be out in the streets talking like a hooligan. This is
Talking
your
like
host.
a fucking hooligan. Look at this fucking schmuck.
Hey, man. I'm back, all right? And this is our mini episode. What's up, Renee? What's going on?
What's up, man? You ready for minisode number 001?
Dun, dun, dun. One. Yeah. That was
All dramatic.
as fuck.
Dun, dun, dun.
One. Yeah. What's up?
All right. So for everyone that's not familiar, which should be everyone because it's the first one,
Yeah.
the minisodes are basically random thoughts or topics that Treto or I come up with for each other. And we kind of put each other on the spot and get each other's impressions of this of the idea or whatever it is that we're presenting.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So for this episode, I prepared a little scenario for Treto, and I want to see how he responds to it.
Oof. Okay.
All right.
I'm not. All right. Yeah. I'm ready.
And then I guess just to give more background, Treto doesn't know what I'm about to map out for him.
I'm blind as Ray Charles right now. All
right. So Ray Charles blind. So in this scenario, you're at dinner.
Ooh. All right. I like dinner.
You got excited. So you're at dinner. Bad bitches everywhere.
Ooh.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
All
right. So you're at dinner, right?
Right.
And you're at a sit-down restaurant.
Okay.
And, as you do at a sit-down restaurant, you have a waiter. And
right.
So, say this waiter comes, sits you down, gives you your menus. Like, all right, I'll be right back to take your order while you guys look at the menu.
Okay, that's pretty normal.
All right, and so he proceeds to ignore your table for the next 20 or so minutes.
What a jerk.
Then he comes and asks you for your drink order.
All right, by this time I'm parched.
Right, so you tell him whatever you're ordering, and then he immediately leaves before you can say anything about food.
Okay.
Comes back in another 10, 15 minutes, and finally asks, are you ready to order?
So what do I tell him?
So, you order.
Okay.
You order. He goes towards the kitchen. You assume he put the order in. He comes back 10, 15 minutes later. And you ask him, like, hey, is there any updates on the food?
Right.
And you see his face. He's like, oh, shit. Like, he forgot to put it in.
The jerk.
So he goes back into the kitchen, puts in the order for real this time, comes back with the food, and the food is cold when you get it.
Oh, okay.
So you know that the food's cold. You don't say anything. You eat your food, and then you finish up. At the end, he brings the check, right?
Right.
So you put your card in to pay. He goes, he runs it. He brings back your receipt. And, there's always the line to add a tip.
Right.
How much of a tip do you give?
Oh, man. All right. Well, for one, customer service was really bad. Like, that shit was horrible. If your food is cold and you're late and you didn't even, offer to, that's really, really bad. However, those waiters kind of live off of tips, no? You gotta be really considerate. Like, what if he's having a bad day? What if his girl just left him? Baby mama's hitting child support.
Right.
Nah, fuck that. I'm not giving him a tip. Like, what the? No, I'm kidding. No, I'll give him a little tip. Like, I won't give him the whole 18%. I will hit him with I don't know, maybe a 10%.
Like a 10% tip.
Yeah, because if you think about it, maybe he doesn't get paid a whole lot, and he was just having a bad day. Like, we all have a bad day, but man, the fucking food was cold.
Right. So
unacceptable.
My question then becomes,
oh, there's a follow-up.
Yeah, that was just a scenario.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So, he throughout the whole meal was forgetful, ignored your table. You gave you bad service through and through, and even still, you gave him a 10% tip because you understand that his hourly wage is probably shit. It's like $4 or $5 an hour or something.
Right.
And yeah, you're right in saying they live off tips, basically. So, is there any other profession that you can think of where even if you do your job poorly, people will still pay you?
Damn.
So if somebody If you hired someone to like come do some landscaping, and they do a shit ass job,
damn,
are you still gonna pay them?
I mean, if it's really really bad, no. I think
equivalently bad to how the service.
Nah, because at the end of the day, like, you eat your food and that's it. Like, it's gone. But if you have a landscape and that shit looks horrible, it's like everyone sees it, so it stays there. You know what I'm saying? I think in that scenario, I wouldn't pay him unless we were like under contract or something. But nah, man, like, you're doing a bad job. What the hell? Like, this is your profession. Like, this is your job. I think with a waiter is like, okay, maybe it's like a transitional job where like he wants to do something else. He's just doing it to pay off of college or something. But a landscaper, come on, bro. Go be a dentist if you don't like putting grass in. You know, like, you don't have to be a landscaper. Nah, fuck that.
I mean, you don't have to be a waiter.
Ooh, that's right. You could work at like Target.
Yeah, you could do something else.
Or yeah.
And that is their job.
Oh shit!
So
you just knocked down my whole thing.
Wouldn't it follow that you should do good at your job if you want to get paid well?
Yeah. Damn.
Because like if you have two people both working in the same company and one of them's doing a shit ass job, and the other one's doing a really good job. So you're saying I shouldn't
give him a tip?
Yeah, because I guess aren't you in a way enabling his bad service by giving him a tip when he gave shitty service?
Yeah, because then he could just get away with it. He's like, oh, well, he gave me a tip. The next person.
Yeah, because then he knows he doesn't even have to try.
So when do you put your foot down?
People are still going to tip.
Sometimes you just got to put your foot down, man.
Right. So I guess what would that line be for you?
Damn, and he forgot to put my order in.
Yeah, so let's just outside of the situation that I explained, just what would be the tipping point for you where you would say, you know what, I'm not going to tip you?
The tipping point for me not tipping?
Yeah.
Play on words. Stupid. I think if he completely forgot to put my food in and was like, ah, shit, you ordered? Yeah, let me run and go ahead and put that in now. And I've been waiting for like 30 minutes. And it's like, all right, bro, like, you have one job. Like, how are you a waiter? You don't put the food in.
Okay.
You know? Like, yeah. I mean, if I don't have, like, if he doesn't offer, like, water at the beginning or shit like that, like, I really don't care. I'm probably going to get something else anyway. But, like, maybe if the food's really cold, chances are he left it sitting and, like, so then maybe that too. But more so if he didn't put the order in.
Okay.
But, yeah, no, that'd be it, yeah. Fuck that guy, yeah.
So I guess between these two options, which are you more likely to do first? To get up and just leave, or to not give them a tip?
I like how this is evolving into. No, I wouldn't leave, unless we're gonna go to a different spot, and I could be like, all right, well, we chose not to eat here. I think if the food is dragging, which actually we have done that before, where we get our menus, we sit down, and you know how sometimes they have like a hostess. It's not necessarily a waiter, but the hostess,
the one that brings you to the table.
Yeah, like she sat us down, and then we didn't hear from anybody for like a while.
Right.
And there was a restaurant literally across the street. We went to the other one. I think at that point you're just like, well, if they don't really acknowledge you, you kind of can't sit forever, you know?
Right.
Yeah, so you can't be like too picky, but you also can't put up with their stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And as far as the tip goes, I mean, you're right. He could have been working somewhere else, so.
Yeah, because I know it's really easy to tell when you have a great waiter.
Yeah. But
it's hard to pick out what a bad waiter is, in my experience.
Have you ever had a really good waiter?
Yes.
Man, they're awesome.
They put all the other waiters into perspective.
Yeah, and like they refill your water without you even asking. No.
Bro, I had a...
I had this badass waiter.
I had a waiter at Denny's once.
Oh, nice.
Motherfucker gave me a to-go cup for my water.
All right, that guy's a G.
And like he was
for your water,
bro, and he was on it. Like he brought out the food. He took the orders. Like in between the food, he came over and it's like, oh, I just saw them making this right now, so it's gonna be like a couple more minutes.
He like
gave me fucking live updates and shit.
Nice. Followed me on Instagram. He liked my pictures while I was waiting.
Yeah,
I
nice. Guess.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah.
And that was like the best waiter that I've had like in my life.
Yeah, I mean sometimes you get really good ones. It sucks when you get a bad one, but it's like, not to say that not to like just degrade waiters, but there's a lot of waiters out there. Like, have you ever like asked for a different waiter? Does that play? Like, can you like be like, hey man, this guy's dragging. Can I just have that person over there?
I've actually never done that.
Yeah, I've never really thought of that. No, I just thought about it right now.
Because I have seen situations where like the waiter that's assigned to my table is nowhere to be found, but the waiter that's on the tables around me is like making the rounds every 5 minutes or so. Right. Just like on top of their game.
Yeah. No, I guess, yeah. But you know what is annoying though? When you and like a different table get there at the same time, and then they get like their drinks first.
You see the other table advancing a lot.
Yeah, and it's like, well, what the like, you know? Yeah, that could be annoying. There's a whole science to eating out, bro. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, it's like this whole thing. Yeah.
But all right, I was thinking about that the other day, and I just thought it was so weird how even like the shittiest situation that I've had with a waiter, I still tip them. And I started thinking about it. I was like, why the fuck did I tip them?
So when do you peak? Like when do you?
When I get there, I'll let you know.
Oh shit!
But like
your food can literally be like dog food, and you'll still tip them.
Like, well, they brought it to my table, so
it was still warm. So I mean,
it was still warm.
Wow.
So I wonder what it'll take for me to be like, all right, well, you're not even trying.
You want to go find out?
Oh shit!
Yeah, let's go. We could end this right now. It's a mini-sode.
End this right now and just go.
That's the whole thing about mini-sodes, bro.
Yeah, but I guess before
like no before you
but before we wrap up, you know, I want to point out, as with any job, there's people that are good at it and there's people that are bad at it. Right. So being a waiter is no different. Obviously, there's waiters who work their ass off. They do really well. Yeah. And there's waiters, like in any job, are just doing the bare minimum to not get fired.
To just get by and not get exposed.
Yeah. So, just in case people take offense, because I know, waiters live on tips a lot. Yeah. They're in the service industry. That's a really hard industry, like right next to fucking retail.
Oh my god, yeah, that's a whole nother monster, yeah.
I just want to make sure that people don't think I'm just trying to shit on waiters.
Hey man, this guy right here, fucking if you see him at your restaurant, don't let him order anything off the menu. Like, you're horrible, man. But he has.
I'm just trying to.
It does make sense, like
hold people accountable. Yeah, because a lot of people, they'll get treated really poorly by a waiter and they'll still tip them. Like, bro, like if you're being treated poorly and they're not providing an adequate service, then it should follow that you shouldn't reward their bad behavior.
Yeah, you're right. It's like with any job. Yeah, you're right. Because if you're a mechanic and you still hear the same noise that you took your car in for,
you're gonna be pissed at the mechanic. Yeah, you're gonna want your money back or something. Right. Or in this case, you're not gonna want to pay them until the problem is to your requirements. Right. So I feel like it's the same situation as with that.
Yeah, good stuff. I never really thought about waiters. And do you think they get hungry during the day? No, because they're around so much food,
Yeah, like, all the food that comes back. Yeah, eat the fuck out of it. Let's go.
And you think they're like significant other like complains about the way they smell? Because they have to smell like food, right?
I would love it.
What? Babe, you smell like fries. No,
smell like fries, girl.
Come here, girl. You smell like bacon and eggs.
Back that bacon up.
Ooh. Yeah, you're right, man.
Cool.
Shout out to all the waiters out there.
Shout out to all the waiters that are doing well in their job. Fuck all those shitty ones.
Yeah, what the hell? No.
All right, that's all I had for this episode.
God damn it! Now let's go holler at some waiters and
holler at some hot ass waiters.
Well, if they're sweaty, that's kind of gross.
Oh, that food? They're running back and forth, man.
You know what's crazy? Actually, before we wrap it up, the fucking shout out to the waiters that hold the big ass plates.
Oh my god,
with like 10 plates. Yeah, like whoa, how do you do that? And then they have like one on their tip of their fingers with a bunch of drinks, and they're just like, "Oh, this is yours." This like what? I can't even hold my mimosa cup without spilling it after bottomless.
Those are the top-notch waiters.
Yeah.
Then you got the really shitty ones that are holding one cup in each hand. They're all spilling.
Right, and then you get a half a soda, like a what? No. All right, yeah, good stuff, Renee.
All right,
that was the Treto on the radio, Treto without a radio mini-sode. We got to come up with outros, bro.